Well, it is about time once again. We are right up against it. This is the Monday before the start of the general deer and elk hunts here in the state of Utah, both of which I have a tag for. And I wouldn't say that I'm underprepared, but I'm definitely a little bit behind in my preparations. So today, the plan is to get a few things done. I've been going through and organizing camo and gear, kind of getting that stacked and ready. And I'll put it in one place where I can find it all. And now I am going to clean, wash, and dry my backpack, because the last hunt that I took this backpack on, I've taken it on like obviously shed hunts and stuff, but the last real hunt I took it on was that mountain lion hunt, and I hauled out a mountain lion in the side of the bag and it didn't smell amazing. And you add to that the fact that we got moisture, got wet, and then sweated on. My Stone Glacier it's pretty sour right now. So I'm gonna show you guys how to go about cleaning one of those, getting all the bad smells out of it and ready to go for the hunt. And then I am also going to do a little bit of work getting some other gear prepped and ready to go. And so anyway, welcome to another video. Let's go do some stuff. What you doing? Just making a mess? All right, so these are the bags that I'm gonna do. So to begin, I'm gonna just take everything out of this. I'm gonna pull it off of the frame, totally separate it from the frame so I can scrub the frame. This is the other bag that I'm doing. It's actually not that dirty, but smells a little off. It did haul a couple animals last year. And then I'm also gonna wash this Yeti bag. It had a unfortunate incident where one of those Mountain Ops Blaze shots blew up in it. So I'm gonna see if I can get that out too. So I'm gonna get those three, take that one off the frame, get them all separated out into different pieces. And then this is what I'm gonna do. So I have this here, but that is not what I'm using. That's just River's cesspool that he throws all of his dirt in and rocks. So I'm gonna actually use this big cooler. I'm gonna fill that up with water, probably to about the second line, and maybe the third line even. And then I'm gonna put in OxyClean in there, which is really mild detergent and it's not scented. And I will kind of agitate it and scrub the packs up, let them soak in there overnight, and I do it in these coolers because then I can lock it. My kids can't get into it, because believe it or not, this is a drowning hazard for little kids. They can fall over the side and then they can't get out. And I'm probably maybe being a little over paranoid, but like that's something that I definitely think about. So got her filling up. It'll take a while probably to fill this thing up. What do you think, little man? Water. Yep, water. Filled it up a little fuller than I wanted, so it'll definitely overflow, but I'm gonna do a couple scoops of this OxyClean. Oh, what the? Dude, that scared me. I thought a bug jumped in there, but you threw one in there. You turd. Okay, back up. Don't touch. Don't touch. Okay?
Bubbles.
Yeah, there's bubbles, but don't touch, okay? Alright, so what you want to do is you want to get, I'm going to start with this frame and just get it in there. So you want to get it all undone and get like the meat shelf off it and everything. And then you can scrub behind all that. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. But then you just want to get all this detergent on there and get it agitated. And you'll just kind of go through and scrub it all behind this. The part that I'll really scrub the most on this pack is like these pads right here are where I sweat on it. And so you just get that soap and that detergent agitated and activated. I'll do a little bit more thorough job once the camera's off, but you get the idea. And then I'll do the same thing with those two packs and then that Yeti bag. And then we'll sink them in there and let us sit overnight. All right, got them all in there now. And I'm gonna push this down and it'll push them all down into the water. Actually might throw, yeah, it's holding them down there pretty good. That'll work. So I'll push them down in like that. Latch this up so the kids don't get in it. And then we will let that sit till tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 2 of our science experiment, the backpack cleaning. And I came out here last night, checked on these, and there was water running out of the bottom of the cooler because I didn't close one of the drain plugs. So I lost a lot of the water out of it, but there's still enough in there that I think that it worked out pretty well. So this is what it looks like after sitting overnight. As you can see, I put a brick on them so that they would stay sunk down there, but look at the color of that water. Now, I'm always curious, like, I wonder if that's fabric dye or if it's blood and dirt, you know what I mean? But this one looks, I mean, there's still just a teeny bit of yellow in there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna drain all the nasty water out of there, and then I'm gonna put clean water in, give them another scrub, and let them soak again just for a couple hours, and then I'll pull them out and spray them off. Got them all scrubbed up, just gonna give them a little rinse down before I fill them up again. The drain plugs are still open. There's a little bit of yellow left in that Yeti bag, but everything else has come really, really clean. Kind of rinse them, and then I'll fill this back up, let them soak for a bit, then drain the water off it, hose them down, and then hang them up on my balcony. I know those look pretty gross. That water looked pretty gross coming off of those, but there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that gone into that pack. You know, blood from the animals that I've killed, sweat from the animals that, you know, anytime I even like walk a little ways I get sweat. Mostly tears though from the animals that I missed. So I want to show you guys some upgrades, an upgrade to the old Tundi 400. So my camper shell on that thing has been in need of some help, right, for a long time. I've been rattling it to death on dirt roads. The struts are totally gone, it doesn't lock. But yesterday I was cruising Facebook Marketplace and I stumbled across this beast. Yes, it even is kind of the same color. Like, kind of the same color. But there's some beauty in this. It locks, it's nice, and all the glass is perfect. The struts don't work, which is like to be expected, but like, you can actually lock your stuff in it. I could even find the key if I have one. Hold on. There's so many keys on my keychain. I don't even know what they do. So check this out. Boom, look at this. It locks, but I'll show you the best part, hold on. So look in here. Yeah, boy, full carpet kit for the back. Yes, so it has like this thick padding too that goes in between the ridges in the truck bed, and so that it gives you like this much padding in the base. So you guys know very well I live out of the back of this truck for a lot of the years. Anywhere I can't get the van, I'm taking this thing, and it's gonna be super comfortable, and it's gonna stop the dust from coming up through the bed. The old shell had gaps in it, and like around here was all cracked out and broken, so the dust would just pour in. So now I have it so the dust won't fill up the bed, and I will be able to just throw the canvas cutter right in here, go to sleep. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this because it's supposed to come up and cover the tailgate, but every time I go to close it, it just gets caught in there, and then the tailgate doesn't want to close. So I tried putting it on, like attaching it with these bolts here, but these screws, but it didn't really work. So I might cut it off, we'll see. But anyway, full bed rug. The inside of the shell is all insulated in carpet too, so it'll stay a little bit warmer when I sleep out in the cold, because I've slept in the back of this truck like in 0 degrees many times, and it's cold. It's really cold, but I'm excited for this. So that's an upgrade. So that is where the hobo hut is looking up. Now I just got to take this truck. I have my mechanic coming over to check some stuff out. The power brakes aren't working on it, which is great. And then it also has a little bit of sputter in the fuel system. So before we get out and start hunting this weekend, a couple little tune-ups to do on the truck and a couple little other things to do. But I just wanted to show you guys the upgrade to the sleeping space that is my life. All right, so this is after a couple hours of soaking. The water's still nice and clean. So I'm gonna hang these up, spray them down. They're right there.
Did you lose your cooler?
We don't have a cooler anymore.
Where do you think it's at?
I don't know where it would have fallen out.
Oh, well, good morning. It's here, boys. The hunt is here. It came early. I swear it came earlier than usual. We just pulled into the old Maverick to get some drinks and stuff, and apparently we're minus one cooler. The tailgate was open. So anyway, we'll figure out what we're gonna do about that, I guess, right now. So yeah, this is Utah archery mule deer. My preparedness level for this hunt is much lower than usual after a series of events this week. Just a brief rundown. Wednesday, we went over to some family's dinner, or house for dinner, and my little boy fell off of the swing set and just completely snapped his elbow, broke it right through and down through the growth plate and everything. So if you're squeamish, don't look at these photos, because I'm going to put some photos in right here. So fair warning, it's a little nasty. There's no bone or anything showing, but it's, if you don't want to see it, just fast forward about 10 seconds. Anyway, so those are the photos. So we went to the hospital. Him and I spent the night there, and then he got surgery Thursday morning. We stayed in the hospital Thursday, and then Friday was his birthday, which was yesterday. So I just ended up staying home pretty much, and all my hunt prep kind of went out the window that I was going to do these last few days. So we're going to run to a local spot, just a closer drive than what I would usually do. I have some stuff that's on the same unit that I like to hike into, but this is going to be kind of an easier spot to hunt this morning, so we can get in and get out and go give it a shot. But the hunts are finally here, whether we're ready or not, and it feels like we're not. But it's gonna be a good day. We're not gonna let this lost cooler define us. So let's go find some buck. Found it. What do you want to say to the person that found your cooler?
Thank you, person who found my cooler. I owe you $47.
Look at the trail of water from out in the intersection.
No, it slid all the way on the curb.
All right. Bit of an update. No deer. I just glassed what looks like a really good shed across the canyon. Big 4-point shed. So maybe we'll sneak over and grab that. Some guys just rode under us on dirt bikes. We're only maybe 500, 600 yards off the road right here. I'm glassing up, my little brother up in the canyon. I don't think these motorcycles are gonna bother these deer at all, but beautiful day. It's already like hot. Yesterday it was like 110, so we're feeling it. But just gonna keep glassing through the morning and see if we can get eyes on these deer. Where I wanted to look now is totally looking right into the sun, so I'm looking back the other way now. But cool country, really pretty, and obviously there's sheds here. Saw a lot of sign on the way in, buck tracks, so we're in a good spot. Just gonna wait it out and see what happens. Sweet. Well, we glassed through the morning and didn't see any deer, but my brother went and checked the camera, and last night there was 3 good bucks right where he was at this morning. So there's a few around. It's a real low deer density area, but we're gonna meet back at the truck and game plan. I'm gonna walk over right now and pick up this shed though. So that's not the one I glassed. The one I glassed is up here a ways, but so that's 2 now. Little 3-point horn chalker. There's the one I glassed. Hard white, good eye guard. Just kind of a little buck, nothing special. They look really good from across the ways, but that frame is a mini giant. The frame's deceiving, but anyway, good to find one. I'm gonna get out of here. Well, we're back for the afternoon evening hunt. We went home for a little bit, drove to town, grabbed a nap, some lunch, and we're here to try it again today. The game plan for this afternoon is Rocky's gonna go sit on the spring, on the water, and hopefully these deer will show up to drink. It's been super hot all day. They gotta be getting ready. And so I am gonna go up a different canyon, and I'm gonna hike up the bottom and maybe just kind of make loops and see if there's any other spots where I can see and get eyes on these bucks, and just kind of go through where I found those sheds this afternoon and see what else is going on up that way. So it is 6:30 right now. We got about 3 hours till dark, and just gonna see what we can figure out, see if we can get something sorted. Haven't seen a deer yet, so that's interesting. But like I said multiple times this morning, this is low deer density country, but that's okay because the right size of deer are here. So it's been fun. Troy Boy, I know, is sitting a blind on the whole other side of this unit. So hopefully he has a good night there tonight. He said he was gonna film, so if he gets some footage, I'll include it in this video. But these are some of the bucks that have been hitting. You guys want a sneak peek? Okay, so this is obviously, camera's pointed a little wonky, but this is one of the bucks that was hitting. That's the one that I've been calling the wide buck. And you've been knowing about this deer for how long?
I've had him on camera for 3 years now. It's my 3rd year. So, been after him for a while.
Rocky needs to get that one killed. You guys know my brother Rocky, right? Redbeard Outfitters on Instagram. Is that still your IG?
What? Yeah, it is.
And then this buck, so it's nice to have deer like this within an hour and a half of home. But that buck right there, like, just has the look. He's super heavy, got some extras, and we'd love to have him show up tonight. But we'll see how Rocky does. I'm gonna go mess around in this other country and take you guys with me, film some stuff for the people.
Film me sitting there playing Brick Breaker.
Just film them when you shoot that buck.
Oh, okay. I'll do
All right, let's go. Well, as you can see, we're back in the truck, and as you can tell from the fact that I didn't give you any updates throughout the evening, it was fairly uneventful. I made a big loop up the canyon, dropped around and came down to the glassing point that I was on this morning, glassed all night, and I saw a total of 0 deer. So this place, I mean, it's like hunting ghosts out here. Oh, it's out in the road, fox. There's a fox. What do you say? So, Rocky sat in the blind, and what did you see? Tell him, this is exciting.
So, I saw a world-class doe.
Yeah.
Like, just good age class.
One
like
of those ones you dream about.
Super good spread on the ears. Like, I mean, I was just shaking. Like, if this was an either sex tag, I'd have been all over it. But you know what? Conservation, age class, maturity, so I didn't shoot her. But,
good reasons. Those are really good reasons you said.
yeah, public land.
Serious something else.
DIY, over the counter.
QDMA. Say QDMA.
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 Just, you know, you gotta let her, just, she'll be a future mother of a giant.
So,
backcountry.
Anyway, guys, those are the buzzwords, and that is gonna wrap up our day, the opener of the Utah archery mule deer hunt. I hope you guys have enjoyed following along with this video, seeing a little bit of our hunt prep that we have done leading up, and the opener. Also, I need to thank some people who bought apparel. However, I am not capable of that at this location, so I will catch you guys back at the office. All right, home again, home again. I need to thank some people who bought apparel. So these are the people supporting the channel. It's been about a week since I've uploaded a video, but now that the hunts are here, they're gonna get a lot more regular. We're gonna have some videos popping off really quick. So I need to thank Gary Christensen. Thank you, Gary Christensen. Wow, I mispronounced Christensen. Wow, that's a tough one. Thank you, Tyler Ketterling. I appreciate it. Sarah Ross, thank you. Kaylin Chino, thank you, Kaylin. Josh Dedamonte, I'll appreciate to see my brothers get some orders coming through. Thank you guys. Kyler Mumford, the nephew, coming through strong again. Thanks, Kai, you're the man. Jordan Johnson, thank you, Jordan, good size order. Jordan Parsons as well. And then Steve Carroll came through with a big order. Thank you, Steve. So I want to let you guys know there are a few of the new rope hats on the store. There's red ones, and then there are the pink ones in stock. They're kind of girly, but not all the way girly, because I wear one. I like them.
And then I did just put in a big order for some new stuff, and I have some stuff that I'm super excited about. So keep checking in, getshedcrazy.com. There will be some new stuff on the store this fall for the hunt. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.